Today I had my second Arabic lesson, and I realized that if I don't practice right away after the class, it's going to make it much harder for me to remember what has been said. So within a class, of course, we're going to be confused as the teacher brings in new material that is not really natural to us, and Arabic is not a natural language to us, to me. So what I wanted to show you is how am I going to work with the Google Sheet now that we're starting to build. So this was my first class the other day, and today we had our second class. So we started to build. Let's review what we did today. We talked about the greetings. We talked about how the verbs to have and to want behave in Arabic, which is different from every other verb, the different questions words that we can have. Then we learned the basic conjugation of the present tense of the verbs. And then the teacher introduced to me how the future and the conditional sentences would work. My homework would be to start creating sentences because we learn a language, to be able to really talk to people. So, in order to do so, I want to practice right away and see if I can create such sentences. So, the first thing that I want to do is copy the question words and put them in my new words sheet. So, this is the vocabulary that I've learned in my first two classes, but I need to be ready to start deleting my vocabulary as well because keeping too much there won't help. So I've learned all of the adjectives already and most of these words I've know already. So this is what we're gonna do. I know that I have a few verbs. My want and have verb and my eat, speak, live, and like words, and then a few other nouns that I could potentially add to my sentences. So with the little vocabulary that I have, I can already create a lot of sentences. So looking at here, I can see that if I look like, for example, to live, I could ask, where do you live? So let me start putting this in English because this is where I want to go, right? Where do you live? This is going to be my first question that I could ask. Then I could ask, well, I don't have the word for language, so I could ask maybe which car do you have? Yes, I can do that. Which car do you have? I could ask, um, do you like, maybe also the why? Let's add, why do you like to um, hmm, eat? I don't have any food in here, so I cannot add anything. I have a few prepositions, so I could say, "Why do you like to eat with um, with me?" And I know that I could change that to with him or with them at any given point. And I could ask maybe one last one just to give it to you as an example. Um, are you happy to speak uh, with us? There we go. I know that I can say that. I have happy and I have speak and I have with. So I can do that. So now I'm going to start creating the sentences to see if I can make it happen. So where do you live? I have the word where is Wayne. So Wayne, do you live? Okay, the verb to live is Aish. So I have to check how does this verb behave. I know that here we go. Aish has only one form. So I'm basically do you live? You could be in Arabic you boy or you girl. I'm going to ask this question to my teacher. So she's a girl. So I need to put bt and then my verb and ending in e. So I can do that. Wayne ta ish e um, Wayne taisha, and this is already technically the whole sentence. Wayne taisha. Which card do you have? Okay, I'm gonna go with the question word which is aya. Aya siyara, because this is car. Do you have? Now, have is and, if I'm pronouncing it right. And I know that this does not behave like the normal verbs. So I need to add something at the end of the verb to make it you. You always girl. I know that the other day. So I'm going to say and key. Key is the ending for the girl. If it was you guy, I would say and ka. Aya siyara and key. What card do you have? Why do you like to eat with me? So why I learned the other day is lash. I don't know if I'm yes, I did spell it right. Why do you like? So like here is hab. Hab. So I have to see how hab behaves. Well, there's only one way for hab. There's not two. It's always you. So why don't I change this question and I make why does he like to eat with me? So I can just change the verb, right? So let me see for he, hue is he. So I just put by and my verb, and that is going to be it. Lash bihab to eat, and here I have to add it. So if I have to add a support verb, so I would put a cool. I would put a T. Okay, I have to remove the B. Why does he? He would be wesh. So I have to keep the Y. So I would put have to eat ye cool with me ma e. This I've learned from my first lesson. Lash bihab yekul mae. Why does he like to eat with me? And our last sentence is going to be, are you happy to speak with us? So, are you happy? Let's say that I'm talking about you all, not about just one person, but several people. I know that you all is ento, so I'm going to put ento. I know that happy is mapsut, but this is several people, so I'm going to say mapsut, mapsutin, if I remember well how to make the plural. Ento mapsutin to speak. So here I have arke, and it's you all. So I'm going to go back to my you all, which is ento, and it's a T and an O. So I'm going to put t, a cool O with us, which would be always ma na is the us. Now, this is going to sound weird for people that haven't studied Arabic, and I cannot guarantee that this is right because I'm just applying the rules that I've learned. I'm going to copy and paste these sentences into my homework sheet, and I'm going to create a ton more. Before my next class, I want to make sure that I can navigate, start memorizing the words so that when the teacher asks me questions, I can understand or recognize and potentially start responding. This is the conversational method. It takes effort, logic, time, But if you do it right away, it is kind of neat for me to be able to pronounce something in a language that was completely new to me a few days ago. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.